bunch of other dogs, but she had just put her boxer down, and I went and saw him in a year, and he was a fat fuck. Like, she had really spoiled the shit out of him, and he was enjoying his life. Like, he did not miss me in any way. Little lady.
You definitely, you like attention, don't you?
Yeah, she's mad because he's got the bone, and she wants you to get the bone for her.
Oh.
That's her little thing. And we didn't, you know, this is kind of early for people usually. So, like, I usually have, she's on a walk by this point.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We've gone to the park, we've done our thing.
Yeah, I can't take my dog on walks.
Dude, he's annoying as fuck at times. He's to the point where I feel like I have to get one of those real training collars to kind of train him, because, like, there's times where I'm like, God damn, man. You just, and it's not like, it's just a little bit. It's just enough to annoy me.
My dog, he doesn't pull. What it is he's a lazy ass, so he'll walk for 5 minutes and then he'll lay the fuck down, and he's 90 pounds.
He's not getting up.
Yeah, he's like
He's
90
not
pounds,
getting
so you gotta carry his ass back.
He'll walk about half the distance with you, and then he's gonna sit, and that dog will not get up. And I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah.
My, he'll do the whole, like, especially if he sees something, like, he'll get a smell, like, if we're going this way and we turn and there's a smell that way, he'll do the whole, like, get ahead and then stop, look, and wait, and just sit there until it gets to the point where I have to tug, like, he has to be done. Yeah, and it's like, what are you doing, little lady? Get your butt down. Hey, Hazy, get down. Come on, down. Thank you. What are you all hyperventilating for, little lady? Jesus. So I saved this for you because I knew you would like this flavor.
thank you.
I mean, I got one more of it coming, but it's called Citrus Sap. It's a Crockett Farms, which is an extension of DNA or whatever.
Okay.
And it's Tansy crossed with Gorilla Glue.
Ooh. That does sound good.
It's more Jack than Tansy.
I say it has to be something other than Tangy for you to like it.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I grow up because I have people who do like it. I've got one left. The thing with my cloners downstairs is being a piece of shit, so it didn't really clone, and so I lost it. But I'm not mad I lost it, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to grow too, because it does. All my shit is OG, so especially the seeds I'm giving you, they're all like stretch.
Okay.
They'll all like start here and flower and be here in fucking by the time it's over with, type shit. They're not this type of shit.
Okay.
Because that's what this one does. It went, instead of going up, you top it and it just go boom.
Bushy.
And I don't want bushy because I don't have space for it, because it literally takes up this much compared to my other ones, which are like
Right. That and that one's taking up the space of basically 2 of what you could put in there otherwise.
Right. If I want it to actually grow right.
Yeah.
If not, then it's gonna be sitting off on a side light and not really
By
getting
itself.
everything it needs. But so I wasn't upset it went away. You know, it is an interesting smoke every once in a blue moon. I don't mind it. Like, it was like cool to have, but it's not something I want to smoke all day. But, you know, I'm obsessed with my Deadhead, so.
Oh yeah, I like that Deadhead too. That Deadhead's really good.
I got you. The seeds are Deadhead crossed with Creamy Keys and Death by Punch crossed with Creamy Keys. Now they're all regs.
Okay.
So you have to be. Oh my! Oh, there he is. Took you long enough, old man.
You said 9:30.
I know, but I say 9:30. You usually show up at 9.
No, I don't. Maybe a quarter after. What's up, doggies? What's up, doggies?
The creamy Casey. Creamy Keys is Super Sativa Club. You ever heard of them?
I think I have them at 100%.
They're one of the original breeders from from Amsterdam area.
Okay.
Over on the that side. My friend Tom has a company, this Ebb and Flow Seed Company, He's been shipping seeds all over the fucking world.
Oh.
And what? Oh, you what? Introduce yourself then. They know who you are.
Oh, okay. You know me. Okay.
Yeah. I'm Tim. Mr. Rudy.
Matt.
Anyways, so
I follow his podcast. I see you on the podcast all the time.
Oh, you poor guy.
yeah. So I told this. I'm at work yesterday, and there's this younger girl. I don't know how old she is. Oh, she's 30 something. I think she said. She walked up to me and goes, "Are you listening to Christian music or gospel?" She said gospel. And I said, "What did you just say to me?" Because I couldn't really hear her. And she goes, "You listen to the gospel, aren't you?" I'm like, "The fuck are you talking
Why'd
about?"
she ask you that?
I don't know. She just assumed I like gospel, I guess. I don't know.
That's weird.
It is really weird. Anyways, so I tell her about, like, yeah, I do a show with an old man.
I wonder who that is.
Not me.
I'm young.
Yeah.
24.
hmm She goes, "Dude, I watch 60 hours of fucking." She watches so much YouTube. She said, "What's your channel? What's your channel?" I watch YouTube 8 hours a day or some shit. Like
Damn.
that. She
She
watches
on
a
it.
lot. Yeah. Like, all right.
I probably watch a couple hours a day of it.
Probably about an hour a day, maybe.
Yeah, right around
Yeah. Give or take the day.
Yeah.
Some days a little more because I do
Yeah.
a lot of like stupid research that, especially with the food and stuff, it's easy to get like ideas for.
Then you fall
Cooking, and then you
Cooking.
fall into it, and you're
Yeah.
there for you're there for a little bit longer than you wanted, but
Mhm.
it does happen from time to time. But on average, probably about an hour a day.
Oh no, I didn't switch to live chat. You're right. God damn it. I never do that. People get mad at me. Now it is.
Who
So
you-
Creamy Keys is he got Tom talked to Super Sativa Club and they sent him the Creamy Keys as a we want you to breed this with your
Creamy
stuff.
Keys.
So he brought me a branch, a pollen, and I fucking pollinated the Death by Punch and the Deadhead and tried to get the Fuego more, but the Fuego didn't really take. But they're I don't remember what the fuck it says about the Creamy Keys. It's gonna be hazy. So it's the Deadhead crossed with a haze, and then it's a Death by Punch, which is Deadhead crossed with Purple Punch, crossed with a haze. Basically, is what you're looking at. So I can imagine for outside they're gonna be stretchers, but they're also gonna need to be probably because the Deadhead itself is definitely probably you could pull it at 55 days if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't.
That's indoors.
Yeah, I know. Outdoor. Get your fucking ass down and get your own bone. Little lady. Attention whore you are. Good lord. She's got a
See,
problem,
we should have
man.
brought Axel.
My dog's the same way.
If my dog was still around, he's the same way. He would be doing the same. He likes he loved.
They like
attention.
people.
Yeah.
They like people.
Yeah, my dog was a people person. He loved people, and he was just like this.
Yeah.
Not aggressive, just wants you to pet him,
Let
lick
me
on
kiss
you.
your fucking face.
Yep, just let me lick on you.
Yep. That's pretty much.
Axel is with new
And-
people. Let me hump you.
It doesn't bother me. I love it. I love the
Yeah.
affection from animals.
Oh, I
Mine
don't know
is
about
super over affectionate.
that. Yeah, yours is a humpy fucking freak.
Oh, he's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He don't pull.
That's my dog.
That's his dog. He's about as tall as your white one, but a little bit chunkier, and all he wants to do is try to hump you. He doesn't do that to me anymore. He learned his lesson after the first couple of weeks. I just thumped him in his nuts. The last time he kept trying to do it, so I'd reach down and thump him right in his nuts. He'd
He
drop.
stopped.
He
Yeah.
would drop and be like, all right, and like, because that's how aggressive he was with it. It was like you
Yeah.
could push him down and
And he's still doing
come.
it.
Yeah.
It's
This
like
is fucking
so.
dumb.
It's like all right, I've had enough. So I learned like, and after the second time of me thumping him, he doesn't hump me no more.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't either.
He still tries to go at Mike though.
I wouldn't either.
It's just man, because his dog, he's short. He weighs probably close to almost 90 pounds,
Yeah.
and is is a bully. Like when he jumps up on you, he's got that
Yes.
weight that knocks what will knock
Yeah.
someone over.
That's my concern with him. Her not so much because she's a little bit like she's about 50 pounds. He is 75, 80 pounds, and he's got that motion where he could hit you the wrong way and just blow
Push
out
you,
your
yeah.
fucking blow out your knee.
Let me let me give you a piece of the hard stuff, because stuff on top I did last night.
Oh,
So let me find a piece of the hardy hard.
why would you put that stuff?
Because it was last done. What? It's not gonna.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
You don't use a different jar. What are you looking for?
Something to pour this out on.
Oh, good lord.
Anything.
So much work.
Huh?
You're so much work.
I know, man, but
All right.
it's a
Fucker
So
just
look.
walks around with hash like it's nothing. He's gonna be. You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes.
This season, do you ever see the season where he's spending, like Ricky gives up on,
Ricky.
he has so much hash that he just gives up on fucking spending money, so he just pays everyone with
Hash coins.
hash coins. He presses like $5 hash coins, like everyone, even like the guy.
That's a
at
good
fucking
idea.
McDonald's. He's like, here.
That's a
He
fucking
just
good
walks
idea.
away. Like doesn't even. Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna say something? He's walking around with a gun. You know who he is. He's Ricky. He's an
Here's
idiot.
$10 in hash coins.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people don't know what hash looks like, though. Very few people have really seen hash.
Yeah, in this world, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Well, especially because like the new age of everything. You know, now you got the waxes and the rosins.
Yeah, they do love their waxes and rosins nowadays, but preserving
Yes.
it is it because again, you got that you smoke some shit that's been sitting in a fucking jar for 2 years. I don't give a fuck what DJ Short said. It's gonna taste like shit.
If it's there
you know
too
who
long.
DJ Short is?
If it's there too long, yes.
He said he puts weed in a bag.
Weed.
Paper bag, yes. In a paper bag after it's dry, and he cures it for 2 years in the bag.
In a brown paper bag?
Yes. He
It's
says
gonna
it's the
fuck-
only way it pulls out certain terpene notes.
And he keeps it there for how long?
It's
About
gonna
2
be-
years.
It's gonna be powder.
Well, if you don't
keep it-
touch it,
yeah, if you
it
keep
doesn't
it,
move.
If you keep the paper bag and like again, it's not a super dry area. It's a house.
You
It's
gotta
a-
keep the climate.
Yeah, the climate's
able to
alright.
keep it
I think he
from
keeps it in
drying
the
out.
basement, so that way it stays cool. Like it was something like that. You just put it away, and you don't. And he goes, "It's the only way you get fucking certain flavors." Because in his mind, and I guess it is true. It's one of the reasons I think fucking paper tips work like shit. Like
Well-
they don't work. Is
He knows more about this shit than I do.
yeah, but I think he's just making shit up in his head.
No.
I taste this different terpene. No, you don't. You
Well,
just
I
think
mean-
you do. Maybe.
The only way to find out is
But
to
then
do
again, what did Tom say shit tasted like the other day? Grape,
it. Yeah.
cream, cheese, Danish.
Yeah.
With
He,
a
he be
slight
tasting
hint-
everything in the
Dude.
motherfucker. I'd be like, God
That's
damn,
why I call
dog.
I have Fuego Twist OG is one of the ones I got a third place at one of the tournaments I entered, and it's a Deadhead crossed with OG 18. It's got really nice bud structure. I really like it. It's the one that I gave to Dave last time, and he goes, "Oh, it tastes like lime." Now everyone else gets lemon.
Hey, he gets live.
He gets lime because again he's like a wine sommelier, whatever you fucking call him. For
Sommelier?
weed. He literally
Sommelier?
can taste the thing.
Yeah, he can. When
The
it
notes.
comes to different notes, he's
Mhm.
definitely got a nose for a lot of different notes.
Which is just if they could do that, like in the future, they're like, oh, we got this new machine, the CRISPR. You've heard of CRISPR, right?
Mhm.
So they get CRISPR to a point where it's like, we got this. You can just walk into this machine, they press a couple buttons, and they give you what you want. So, example, you want to taste like a wine, like you want to be able to taste like someone who tastes wine, like the
Yeah.
greatest whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine the next day when you go to like do anything, the flavors that will just like so many flavors are muted for me that it would just I think my brain would explode.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't
I'm
know what's
with you.
going on with you and your taste buds.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm the same way. I don't taste a lot of things. So,
You don't?
No.
Damn.
Most weed, most flower to me, all taste the same unless it has a
uniqueness,
unique chirp to it. If it doesn't have a unique chirp, it all tastes the same to me. I
Yeah.
get the earth tone taste.
Really?
Yeah.
It just has to have that really, really strong citrus.
Yeah.
You know, if it has something unique in it, I'll taste it. But if not, it just all tastes the same to me.
And that's pretty much most people. I think.
I hate to say it. Everything I grew outdoors last year, everything but the trop cookie tastes identical. I get a difference. Nothing from outside. I grew plenty of different flavors out there, but everything, only notes that I taste when I smoke it is the earth tone.
Oh, that's deep.
Holy shit. That's why we were. I didn't buy the fucking hashback or the cannabis.
The cannabis cup, yeah.
Thing again because we did the indica cup, dude, and it was 34 samples, and there was one that kind of tasted different.
Oh, yeah.
They were pretty much like you said. They are all earth, different versions of spicy earth, like pepper, this pepper or this pepper or slight pepper, and it wasn't even good peppers. It wasn't like pepper with a citrus note or nothing. It was just runts. I guess that's what runts is.
No, but I'm the same way when it comes to that aspect. That's why when somebody asks me
Hey,
how
little
this
lady.
tastes or something like that, if it doesn't have it, I'm like,
It doesn't have that particular taste.
I'm
either.
like,
I think
you're gonna have to ask somebody else because to me this tastes like what I just smoked earlier today.
I think that we had a peanut butter and jelly runs from
There's so
Green Wolf.
many runts. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of him. I guess it's like out of Grand Rapids. And that one, it produced really good. It had a really good flavor. Nice
Yeah.
bud structure. I was impressed with it.
I mean, I've heard of at least 10 or 12 different types of runt.
Yeah, it's the same
there's
as the
so
Gorilla
many.
Glue. Yeah, they basically just. You know what it is? Is everyone goes, oh, runt sells. Okay, well it's kind of green looking. Let's call it green runts. Oh, it's kind of fruity tasting. Let's call it this runts. Oh, it's kind of this. Let's call it that runts. I'm not. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely done it. Like, just call it grape runs. I don't fucking.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yep.
Call it. Why do you care what it like?
Well, I mean, if you don't know or they don't know, they just make up something.
Yep.
Or borrow something.
Pretty much.
That's why you really can't be sure nowadays what you're really smoking. You really don't know.
No. No, you're not.
You have an idea,
Yeah.
but unless you were there with the seed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than that, anybody could make up any
Yeah.
fucking thing.
The
Yep.
cookies.
Call it whatever
It
they
was
want.
cookies
God, so many
5
cookies.
years ago.
Yeah, it was cookies.
Everything was cookies.
Everything was
Girl
cookies.
As long as it, as
Oh,
long as it had a little
cookie,
mint taste.
cookies.
Just call it cookies. Gorilla Glue. Anything with a little funk to it. People just, this is Gorilla Glue 4. This is Gorilla Glue 4. Are you sure? Yeah, you got the clone. It's a clone only. You know that, right? Yeah, I got the clone.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's like
it
you
came
get
through
it,
5 people. It's definitely the same clone.
You get it, and you're like, I don't think this is Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
By no
No.
means.
Because I don't think I've ever really had Gorilla Glue. Now, do I think Crockett Farms has Gorilla Glue and they put it with fucking shit? Yeah.
Hey, you've had Gorilla Glue. We had from a dispensary, one of the, I think the second or third show we did.
I know,
It
but
was Gorilla Glue.
but
I mean, I think it was. It tasted like Gorilla Glue to me. It looked like Gorilla Glue.
still the odds of it being the actual cut.
No,
That's
that's all you can go by. If you're familiar with the strain, you know what it tastes like, you know what it looked like, you know what it smells like, then you can say, okay, that is it, or a form of it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The problem is since I've started smoking again, I pretty much smoke mostly just my shit.
Well,
So-
why wouldn't you? I mean, me. Oh, well, say for me, I smoke mostly your shit. When I trim for other people, they give me shit, but his stuff is like the best of all of his shit.
I don't believe him.
Well, Mr. Fox, you got a couple of trophies to say otherwise.
I know, but speaking of,
I know, mine's sitting on my man's house.
found a spot for it, hiding my fucking Sergei Fedorov card.
That was an amazing day. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good win. Now I just gotta get the fucking invitational.
Now, this right here was my third Death by Winter. My first Death by Winter, I drew number 1.
That's nice.
And I got the little plaque that everybody signed. So I got that. And then my second Death by Winter, I didn't do too well, but my third Death by Winter I took first.
Damn. That's right, dude.
I'm pretty sure I finished. I played in all of them. Then I think there was only one where I didn't tie for first place, and then lose in the fucking playoff. Like almost every time, it's like there's someone that's tied with me, or
I go to that tournament just to have fun because I get completely messed up. And then I'm like, they're not getting nothing out of me, so I hope you don't plan on winning.
yeah. I've gotten pretty good fucking partners for that tournament. That tournament's definitely because it's one of those courses where you get like it's short enough that it equals it out for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say good partners, yeah, I definitely throw farther than you, but he did shit that I didn't do. Made putts, upshot like it.
Upshots are.
Yeah, the whole putting and the straight because there's some holes that are just upshots. They're not really drives. You're not really throwing real drives. You're just kind of like trying to land in an area that's 15 feet around the basket.
Yeah.
And it ain't easy. And fuck, it ain't easy. God,
You don't need that lighter. My stuff burns
whatever.
really well.
Aren't you fucking fancy? Jesus. I lost the computer.
It'll burn like this for hours.
Hours?
Yep.
God damn.
If I put a big enough chunk in there, yeah.
You should just do
I
that.
can put one chunk in there and lay back in
Buy
7 hours.
Buy a sauna room. Buy a sauna place and just offer clam baked fucking saunas with hash.
Ooh.
Just put the chunks on the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Just sit there.
Get sit there, just get fucked up.
Yeah.
That was the big thing in Alaska when I was in Alaska.
Saunas.
Oh, everybody had saunas and hot tubs.
Oh.
And it'll be like 10 below zero. And they'll have what you call a hot and cold party. And what it is you come to the main house, everybody's partying and shit. And then everybody gets naked.
Didn't expect
And
that.
on purpose, the house is about, I say, maybe 80 feet from the sauna and the hot tub. Yeah, so, everybody gets naked, which was cool. First party I went to was like this up there. Everybody got naked and shit. You run and you go in the sauna. And you sit in there for maybe you can't take it no longer, about 20 minutes.
Right.
Because it's hot as fuck. And when you come out, there's somebody standing, they got a little platform there. When you come out, they pour a bucket of ice cold water on.
Oh.
And your pores go,
Yeah.
and all that shit comes out. Then you take a shower, and then the party starts. Everybody
That
did
sounds
that up
rough.
there. Everybody did it up there.
I mean, ice baths are definitely like longevity wise. Ice baths are supposed to be a serious. There's a reason why rich people have them built in their fucking houses.
Oh yeah,
They.
all the houses up. Everybody, most like a lot of people that were the first people to work on the pipeline. They got like number 1 to like let's say 100. They were set for life. They had guaranteed income for life, and I'm talking about like $2-3 grand a week for life.
Oh yeah, you're talking for the
Pipeline.
properties.
For the pipeline.
Yeah,
for
I know.
working on the pipeline.
I know, but they also give money to the fucking people who just live in Alaska.
Oh yeah, that's the pioneers. But
Yeah,
this is
the
people that
Alaska,
went to work
if
up
you're in
on
Alaska,
this is people that went to work
resident.
up on the pipeline when they first started it, and they had jobs. They had beautiful log houses. They had these.
Right.
I'm talking about trees this big and round, log houses, man, beautiful shit. And the one girl, she had her pilot's license. My girlfriend had her pilot's license too.
Yeah, most people in Alaska got a pilot's license because
They get them when they're 18 years old.
That's how they get around with them little bush planes.
Yeah, my uncle lived here, and he I guess, basically moved up there, lived in a fucking camper or his RV while he built his log cabin,
Yeah.
and then he flies people like he does the
Bush pilot.
he does the fucking fishing.
Yeah.
So flies you in to fish, picks you up, flies you back,
Mhm.
type shit. I guess I don't know if he still does it. He might be retired now, but
Yeah, but he did it at one time.
I found out my fucking grandfather had a plane. It's like, wait, what? Like, I don't remember being that rich. That's rich.
Yeah.
That's different level of
Maintaining
rich.
the airplane.
Like I knew my
Two
uncle
things
was
that-
rich, but because he had everything. My uncle had this dude had every toy. Like I remember going to his house. It was the funnest fucking place because he had a pool table. He had
Fun stuff to do.
He had hot tub. He had multiple dirt bikes. He had 3-wheelers. He still had they probably still have them. 3 fucking 3-wheelers. The dumbest fucking motorcycle on the planet. They had 3 of them bitches. But he also had helicopters and airplanes and race cars. Every fucking animal you can think of, the head was on his fucking. Hold on, mister.
So he was a hunter too.
Oh yeah, he had every animal's head, fish, big giant fucking fish everywhere. It was on every fucking wall.
He had big money.
Yeah, he worked. I don't know what the fuck he did, but
Whatever he
made good
did, it was
money.
paid off.
Yeah.
He was one of those the thought was if you know how that person with the most toys dies.
Yeah, who wins? Yeah,
Yeah,
who
he
does the
definitely
most
lived
toys
that
wins.
life. You know, who has the most toys wins fucking shit. 'Cause he had boats. He had fucking 4 boats. 2 of them were in the back and never even. I don't even think. I think they stopped working before I was born, but they were still sitting back there. Yeah, he had a fucking speedboat, a little
Yeah,
big old fucking
like a
engine
little
on
race
it.
boat.
Yeah,
Yeah, race boat.
2-seater I think,
Yeah.
because they lived in
Right off the lake.
White Lake area. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had a fucking huge property. What are you doing, little lady? Would she get you?
Oh, she's just like the face of the watch. I was just driving it off.
slobbery ass.
It's all good.
But yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, he
Made
had,
some
he
money,
had it
man.
going on.
Wow, we're back.
I wouldn't want all that shit though.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff.
Yeah.
This say, well, if you had it, you want it. No,
No.
that's too much.
There's
You know,
other things I could spend my
if I
money
had
on.
big money like that, I want to simplify my life.
Yeah, I
just
just want a
enjoy.
big piece of property.
You just enjoy. You know.
Travel.
Just
Yeah.
have a nice little piece of property somewhere, and like you
Hey.
said, travel.
Yeah. Travel, invest, find actual invest in ways that they don't now. Just because now you have to have. It's unbelievable what you have to go through just to get money.
Yep.
Especially if you're poor. If you're rich, it don't take shit. You just give you money because
Yeah.
you got it. So, but if you're poor, it takes some hoops to get that shit.
And you'll never really be rich, Everett, anyway. Only,
Yeah.
only a certain amount of people will be
As
rich.
soon as I get a million be.
But everybody will. But that's what everybody goes for. Everybody should just go for a peaceful life.
Yep.
You know?
Oh fuck, we're at a half hour. All right, 19 likes. Damn, my dude. Don't forget, go to fucking Smoke Jam. Here, let me put it in the comments real quick.
Yes, don't forget to like,
Use all
subscribe,
those fucking.
go to Smoke Jam. Remember, we have a little contest now
Huh?
for the hash.
Oh yeah. If I get what was it, 100,000 views? Yeah, because I should be at 80,000 or 80,000 views now
Yeah, so what we
for the
need,
whole channel.
we need at least 20,000 more views to get to 100,000, right? Yeah.
Yep. We'll see. But we've been doing these shorter shows like smoke a joint while I'm working
Yeah.
type stuff. What is this thing doing? God, this computer sucks ass. I fucking hate my
Don't sit
computer.
there in front of the computer, man.
It's definitely staring at me.
To pull some AI shit on your ass, you better be careful
Right.
what you say to that computer.
What are you doing, Dick? Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at these two. Now they're really.
22. Oh shit. Yeah, now they're getting happy. They're gonna be mad because I'm about to leave. It's gonna work.
He's just fighting him.
Everybody wants the
Yeah,
effect.
that's they're
They're
Greco
fighting over
wrestlers.
the
It's
effect.
unbelievable watching them sometimes because they'll literally, it looks like what I imagine people do when they wrestle. Because he's just like rolls her around and then he gets rolled over. They're so
Okay.
24. No, 22. No, 23. Hey, little lady.
They're
There
just
you go.
beside
That's
themselves
what she
this
wants.
morning.
I told you. She's just a psycho for a bone.
Alrighty, dudes.
And
Yeah.
she just wanted them to pick it up and hand it to her because it's been down there in
It's
the
been
floor.
right there.
It's just been there.
She just wants you to do
It
it
had to
for
be the
her.
transfer.
My dog is a lazy bitch. Oh, but she's a cutie.
She is.
All right, tell him what to do, Rudy.
Subscribe, like, subscribe.
It doesn't.